Hey, hello. It's been a while, and I have been. Life has just got on to me. I'm here with another sketchbook tour. This is an old one. I completed this back in the end of December 2023, and I'm happy I'm at last bringing it to you today. I have no stickers, nothing on it. This is a Menorah sketchbook. I brought this back when I was in India. So let's go through this. Okay, I did this page just before starting to film this, and I've been wanting to try some journaling or scrapbooking kind of thing, but yeah, I've never gotten to it. So I thought this page might be nice. And this is one of my characters, and she's a free idea based character. Like, she's a bulb with an idea, like the tungsten film, and she has roots, and things that I like. So I was happy, took some swatches, pasted them, and swatched, wrote my name. I saw these words and I felt this is what I felt this morning, and so I stuck them down. Vulnerable, embrace, and simplify. Every day is a shining day. So this one is somewhat abstract, and I did this a couple of days ago. You will be able to see this if you want in April month's Patreon. So this is one of my first attempts at being a lot abstract. I'm looking forward to the cherry blossoms that will soon bloom here, and I hope to go see them like I did last year. I enjoyed this with just gouache, a mix of both water-based as well as the acrylic gouache. And I also use some pastels. I don't want them to stick, so I keep using this butter paper to help me with it. This was one of the I had many cats drawn all over here, and you can see them. But I had not completed them. You can actually see the legs of the cat if you can look closely. I had not colored them; they were just outlines, and I had drawn them with color pencil. But I did not feel like drawing cats, so I went on and I used these couple of spreads from Emma Carlisle's Patreon live Zoom session, and she was doing. It was all about birds and nests. You should check out her Patreon. It's really fabulous. Lot of material in there. And these are some cats which I tried to color, and I filled it with some fishes. And because I wanted to do a sketchbook tour, I didn't really want to have some empty pages. I wanted to fill them all. I was trying out some grass for another project, so I tried it out here as well over another cat. I like these cats, so I kept them. I drew this one. It's all bonkers. This was part of Kavita Arvind's cat workshop. I kind of like this pose. I wanted this little cat which is hiding and looking through. I really like this page, so I kept it as is. And then I had another cat here which I erased, and I drew this woodpecker which I saw on my stroll this week, and I really liked it. So I liked how I brought in lots of trees and twigs and everything. So this much, you see, there's a lot of back and forth this week that I've gone into it, and I have tried to fill them up so that I didn't have empty pages while I do a sketchbook tour. And this one is one of my favorite pages in this book, and I did this back in I think October 2023. I started using the sketchbook parallelly along with another one for wherein I was doing both Birdtober and Peachtober in 2023 October. So that was a time wherein I started exploring a lot of watercolor. So I really enjoyed this piece. So yeah, more of it. I was trying to draw to the themes, and yeah, I was struggling to draw to the not theme, like prompts. Sorry, yeah, prompts. I really like this one too. Trees. This was the first time I started trying trees out on my own, but I feel like I have gotten better now than I was before. This is a post-it which I really liked. I cut it and stuck it in here back then itself. Again, these were all prompts, or this was, I think, on my own. I'm not sure. It's more than a year, and yeah, my brain's all wonky. All these are prompts. I liked how I did all this. Back then it was a big deal for me because I was just starting to explore with watercolor, and me even layering a little bit was a huge win for me. So yeah. These are, I don't know, I think the thing was a catapult, and I felt like everyone needed a lot of love, and you know, we should all throw hearts at everyone, you know, catapult hearts and love into everyone. That was my thought behind this thing. At least that's what I think. I don't know what I thought back then. I feel like I did think that. This was, I think, some sort of cave. I liked the way I used the brush pen. Again, these were my first time delving into various different materials back then and trying them out. I took this and I colored it on Procreate, and I posted it back then. And there's a beautiful page filled with pigeons. I'm going to leave it at that, not say anything more. I like it. I like the message and how I've drawn the bow on, the tie on it. This was for wands. I like these wands. It's like owls and eagles, and I really like the eye. Beautiful eye. I think this was for coral. I slowly started experimenting more, combining more materials, and these could be I have grown from this, but I have enjoyed seeing all of them after a long time. Another favorite spread of mine, I loved how I did a panel and I framed this whole page. I love the shadow that I have given. I love the wings, the way I have drawn them here, the shadow and everything. The depth I've tried to give here is pretty darn good if you ask me. What I was drawing back then, I really liked all this. I like that I used the entire page and this lily pond. I've tried to give a lot of perspective by drawing these leaves a lot narrow. Yeah, this is a hit and a miss. I draw better frogs now. There was this video that was going on and going around, and my son really enjoyed it because he saw the hippo crushing it and all that. So I really wanted to draw it, and I don't know, maybe I tried to incorporate it part of a prompt, I'm not sure, but I wanted to draw it. And this is for some sort of, it's either a swan or some sort of wagon, I'm not sure. My memory has failed me today, yeah, but I like it. But these other things, I think it was a float. Yes, it's a float. That is why I've drawn this float and this float. Yeah, it's a float. I love this. Was my attempt. Look at this. I really like this. How I left some white here and there. How I have given dark shadows here. I love these roots and the trees at the back. Yeah, this is a page I think I was trying for some Halloween thing which I didn't really like, and then I did this. Yeah, let's just go. Another lovely page and a beautiful spread. Look at this grumpy one. Cute one. I don't know. And a fluffy one. This is another favorite spread of mine. I've always wanted to turn this into a sticker. I in fact have it edited and all ready. It just has to go for print. So this is, I love this. I actually drew him first. I cut him off and I stuck him here. And then I drew him, which again I cut him off and stuck him here. And I drew this as a bigger piece because I really like this one. How each one evolved from the other. So I had these two in another sketchbook, and I based on this I drew this. So I didn't want this page to be something else. I wanted them, so I cut them off and I stuck them here. Really love the heart and all the things that are coming out of its mouth. Yeah, love it. I'm not sure where this happened, like from where did I do it on my own or inspired from another Patreon, or I'm not sure. Love this. Again, I think this was a prompt, and I liked how I did prints and paw prints and the whole animal close up. And I felt I started doing better spreads, but did not continue after that challenge. I drew these birds, never colored them, did not get the heart to color them even now. So yeah, one of my attempts at taking it outside and trying to draw a tree, I didn't really nail the pine part, the needle part, but yeah. All these are the drawings that have brought me closer to where I am today. So grateful. I don't know why I drew a banana plant. Maybe I missed it. I like this texture. Can you see this? I like how I brought that out. How I did it. Yeah, there's more here. From this page on, it is like, just give me a second. Okay, from this page on, it's advent calendar, and this was hosted by Kavita Arvind, and she had I think 14 or 20 days, I'm not sure. So this side of every page is what she taught that in that session, and this side is my take on it. Some days she made a spread, so that is how it would be. I love this robin, the eyes. Then she drew this polar bear for day 2, and I did this one. I really love the heart. These 2 pigeons were drawn by her and this one by me. I love the glitter, the glimmer in the neck, and how she is looking at us. She's giving you a glance. This is the owl she drew, and this is mine. Well, this one's all cheeky, giving a cheeky look. Again. This one I drew a few months back before I had drawn here. I looked at that pose and I drew it again. Drawing from my own sketchbooks is something that I really want to do, and do it more often. I really want to try. that more often. Look at this bird. I love this bird. I love that I took a wider angle view for this page, and this is a close-up. This is the double spread that we did with her. This was with her, and I wanted to draw something else other than a house, so I drew a lighthouse that day. I like these marks and textures. I like the gradient. This was the gradient was the exercise that day, and I tried it with another color. Such a there's not much in there, and I felt I butchered this thing. I overworked it. I wanted to get the right effect, and but I overworked it a lot. It was not as simple and clean as this one. So this was the next day, what she did. And I tried the same one again. I like this one better than that one. I felt the transition in these colors and these fields were a lot better, and the clouds were much better too. And then we did this. I really wanted to draw the avocado, or I don't know if she did the avocado. So this was the point of view of a dropper, and I think she drew something and then I did this. I'm not sure, because I have this particular dropper at home, and I like how I played with the shadows, because there were two different light sources, so I was having two shadows. So I like that I depicted that, and I did more of it in different angles. And I tried different colors. I think this was the Gunzite Ambi set, and this was the regular gouache. And then she said that she liked the lighthouse that I had drawn, and then where is the lighthouse? Yeah, and then we had a session on lighthouses, and yeah. This was a live Zoom session where we drew lighthouses for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and 20 minutes. The next day was trees. I really loved the way she had drawn this cherry blossom, and I drew a cactus. I think I have a reel of this on Instagram, thinking of how hardy a cactus is, and it can thrive in most situations, and how I compared it to my dad. This was a hit and a miss, because I think I went too big, so I like this one so much. I couldn't translate this into what I had learned that day. But yeah, nevertheless, it's an attempt. And I love all these cute chunky animals that she drew, and I tried one on my own, the reindeer with lights tangled all over its antlers. And the next day was this beautiful owl, and I love the texture that I brought in on the background of this fox and the light, and I really enjoyed this one. And I didn't know that she had one with baubles hanging, but yeah, but they are totally different, aren't they? This one's totally different, and yeah, this one's a side angle. I love this baby too. I loved it when I drew him. The scarf and the hat and snow. Him coming out of the snow globe. This is the last day wherein we all had to draw ourselves, and I drew all the things that I drew that year. There was a frog session that we had and I drew it and I really liked it, although this is looking awful. The main one is really good, and here's the owl that I have stuck on my door. Bird of paradise flower, which I absolutely love. Another heart that I had drawn as a prompt, which is there in another sketchbook tour. I actually have this heart tattooed on my hand. So it's like all craters. This is what I drew. These craters are like the impressions that are left behind by people, and I wanted it drawn on me so that I always have my drawing on me. So yeah, I like this, the way I drew myself as well. And then we're done. I hope you enjoyed that tour. It was a really old sketchbook with some new bits here and there, and yeah, I'm happy. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting me, and you know, every day is a shining day. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much. Ta-ta.